Welcome back to the office. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because it's been, what, 3 or 4 weeks and I still haven't uploaded that final rocket heater video, which actually isn't the final video, but the final build. You know how things go. Life happens. My wife's been in the hospital. My dad's been in the hospital. We've been dealing with this polar vortex, which I understand. It's cold, but it's Michigan. I live in Michigan. I understand. I need to slow down. Welcome to Warp Legacy. So, since I did jump on the topic, I am going to talk a little bit about this polar vortex thing. Because I've lived in Michigan my entire life. This is pretty much what winter has been every winter my entire life. It's a little bit worse, but it's not drastically bad. I think the biggest difference is this winter was very warm until all of the sudden it wasn't. So we didn't have that gradual buildup of it getting cooler and cooler and cooler. It was just kind of, this is a very mild winter, and now it's one of the worst winters in the past few years. So I do understand why people flip out a little bit, but when you live in Michigan, you kind of have to expect some of this stuff. So I don't understand things like the governor declaring a state of emergency and shutting things down. So I understand like schools closing and stuff like that, but you live in Michigan. It's gonna get cold. Anyway, moving on. Lately, things have been really weird. Things have on one hand been a lot better and on the other hand been a lot worse. I am functioning much better than I have for a long time. It's been approved for me to get more hours at the camp that I've been working at. Unfortunately, ever since it's been approved for me to get more hours, I haven't been able to get down there because it had to do with my wife dealing with depression and thoughts of suicide. And she told me I could tell you all this, so yeah. So she was suicidal to the point where I had to take her to the emergency room and hide all the meds and stuff like that. So that was not fun. Yeah, that was really not fun. Anyway, she's doing better now. My dad was in the hospital for his heart stuff that we have been dealing with forever, but finally we got a doctor that didn't just tell him he was wrong, and they figured some things out and they're moving forward and good things are happening now. But it's still a process that's very stressful on everyone connected. So lately, both me and my wife have had opportunities to make more money than we have for a while, but neither one of us have been able to actually act on those opportunities because of situations. I think we're finally at a point where we can act on those opportunities now, but because we haven't, we're like, well, last time I looked at the bank account, we were at like negative $70 or something like that. And this is one of the things that's really weird, because like I'm at a place now where when I saw that at first, I kind of flipped out. But then I just went, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Don't flip out, get some sleep, and go to work tomorrow. That's all I can do. Flipping out won't help anything. And I had a minor breakdown. It wasn't anything like I had last year, but I'm doing much better when it comes to things like that. And I am planning a video about goals because I want to put some official goals out here, possibly even make some frames and hang them up here, and then burn the frames when I meet the goal or something like that. I don't know how exactly we're going to do it, but something along those lines. And the first goal that's going to be on there, I already know, is to get off of the state food assistance, which I hate being on it, but it's been a major help. But they're also a pain. I might actually meet that goal unintentionally earlier than I planned, because last time we sent in our stuff, they sent a response back saying that we didn't send our stuff in, so they're going to cancel our stuff. So we might be removed from the program, but whatever, we'll get that figured out and continue moving forward. And that's the phrase right there that I'm focusing on right now. Continue moving forward. Looking back and freaking out about where you are isn't going to help you at all. Assessing the situation and doing something about it, well, even if that doing something about it is forget about it right now and get some sleep. So I do have a lot of stuff planned coming up. I'm having some issues with video. My case for this case broke. My cell phone is all cracked. I don't know if you can see it. You can't. This corner is all cracked up and there's cracks going through the whole screen. I don't know why it's not showing up in the reflection. That's weird. It looks much worse in person. But that's giving me trouble. It only has like 20 minutes of battery or something. That's why it's plugged in all the time now. So I can't take it out in video with that. This video is giving me trouble because now every time I load up the thing, it turns everything to auto. So I have to reset everything all the time. So it will just go auto and just white out everything and make it all out of focus and blur. Super white. The balance of everything is just all washed out. I don't know why it started doing it. It has never given me any problems before, but lots of issues that I am looking at, but I am continuing to move forward. Just keep moving forward because looking back isn't doing anything. Don't forget about it, but just keep moving forward. That's what I got to do right now. That's just all I can do. So I do have at least 2 more videos planned for the rocket heater. I have the video that I already have filmed that I just need to find time to edit and upload. That is the final build, putting everything together and lighting it up for the first time. And then in the spring, once we're through all this winter, I am going to do almost a review and update. And there's already some problems I'm running into that I'm going to talk about and share with you, because what's the point of sharing all this with you if I don't share my problems so you can learn from the problems and not have the problems yourself? Anyway, I should probably go get back to what I was doing. I'm heading to camp to work today, and the vehicle I'm driving is a diesel truck, and it doesn't like to start in the cold, and the block heater quit working, so I have to charge the 2 batteries separately every time to start it at the beginning of the day. So it's just, like I said, all kinds of things that are good and bad at the same time. Because I have this truck to drive around, but it won't start in the morning. Whatever. But before I stop this video, I want to thank all of my patrons from Patreon. Thank you so much. Your support has been so helpful, even just for morale. Just because I know somebody out there cares enough to support me like that. Last month, you guys took my wife out for her birthday, and she had an amazing birthday dinner because of you guys. And with our money troubles right now, we wouldn't have been able to do that without you. So thank you very much. She deserved that. So whatever situation you guys are in right now, just keep moving forward. I'm not the only one that's going through stuff. I know there are people going through worse stuff than me. I know that there are people going through less stuff than me that emotionally feel like it's more stuff than me. And that's just as real as someone who's going through more stuff than me. So whatever's going on in your head, just keep moving forward. Because that's all we can do. Just keep moving forward. And if that means take a break and go to sleep and stop flipping out, that's an amazing thing. We need breaks sometimes. We also need to get up and go to work the next day, the next week, or whatever the situation is. We need to stop, and then we need to keep moving. I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you for visiting Warp Legacy. Until next time, I'm Twan. Go define your legacy. And there's already some problems that I'm running into that I'm going to